Okay. So we will continue, guys. We'll continue our discussion on polymorphism topic today. Okay. So we are going to start with the polymorphism, guys. I'll start a new Word document. And we are actually going to start with a topic called as polymorphism. That is our session for today. Yesterday, you got to know about what is has a relationship and what is a relationship. Okay. So there are the two kinds of relationship between the classes. One is a relationship and the second one is the has a relationship. Okay. So we discussed about example also including has a relationship in the last class. Okay. Na? In is a relationship, what we have? In is a relationship, we have what? Parent class and child class. Okay. But
Inheritance.
yes, parent class and child class. But in has a relationship, actually we have
Container and content
container
class
class
and
and
content
content class.
class.
Very good. And also, has a relationship sometimes can be aggregation or sometimes can be composition. So, aggregation is a weak bonding between the container class and the contained class. And composition is the strong binding between the container class and the contained class. Okay. Did you get this point? Actually, container class is called a dependent class. Contained class is called its dependency. It's a dependency class. I mean, this a dependent dependency words you will get in Spring Framework. In our core programming, we use the words like container class and the contained class. Okay, cool, cool. Let's go ahead and understand about, guys. We are going to look at about something which is called polymorphism. We'll understand about what is polymorphism. Okay, I'll explain about what is polymorphism. Actually, polymorphism uh, is actually combination of two Greek words. At the time when we started our discussion with the OOPS concepts, there also we have discussed about something called as uh, what are they? Four principles of object-oriented programming. What are they? Abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Okay. So polymorphism is actually a combination of two Greek words. Okay. As you know, poly is one Greek word. Morphos is another Greek word. Basically, it represents many forms. Okay. So how can we understand about this many forms in our programming? That's what actually we are going to look at about polymorphism. Guys, so what is this many forms is the base point to understand is what is the meaning of many forms? What is the meaning of many forms? That is the base point. I'll explain. See, uh, polymorphism, we can say is the ability. I'm using a better word. Polymorphism is the ability of an object to perform a task in many forms. Right. Let's see how a task can be performed in many forms, which means there are many forms of doing the task. That is what called as polymorphism, which means polymorphism allows an object to perform a task in many ways. To perform a task in many ways. Guys, did you get the point right? So I would like to take the point first, okay? Otherwise, we may miss the clarity. What polymorphism? Actually, first, what polymorphism is a combination of two Greek words, right? Let me add those two. That first point. Polymorphism is what? Polymorphism is a, a is a combination of two Greek words. Two Greek words. What are the two Greek words? Poly, which means many, and morphos. Morphos means which means forms. Okay. Right, guess. So what polymorphism do? What this principle? We know that inheritance is a principle, abstraction is a principle, encapsulation is a principle. These are all the principles of object-oriented programming language. Means what? When can we say that a language is object-oriented programming language, guys? Could you tell me when can we say that a language is object-oriented programming language? Anybody can tell me from online, guys? Could
If
you
it
tell me?
satisfies four principles.
Yeah.
Abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism.
Very good. Which we can say that, okay, we can use the word satisfies is okay. So if any programming language provides a way to implement these principles in the programming, then that language is called. If a language provides a way to implement these principles in applications, then we call it as object-oriented programming language. Okay, right? So means if you take Java, we are calling Java as what, guys? Object-oriented programming language, because Java is a programming language. As a programming language, Java is providing a way for the programmers to implement these principles. Okay, we can implement encapsulation. We can implement inheritance in Java. That principle we can implement using extends keyword is given by Java, right? And we have private, protected, public modifiers also. Encapsulation can be implemented in Java. Yes, by using private variables and public setter and public setter and getter methods. With the help of that, we can apply encapsulation. Abstraction is also possible because in Java has provided abstract classes and interfaces. In further classes we are going to see. Okay. Polymorphism also can be implemented in Java because Java has provided a mechanism like overloading and overriding. That means basically why Java is called object or any programming language. When can you say that, yes, this is an object-oriented programming language? If, for example, that language provides a way to implement the principles in the programming. How many principles? 4 principles. Then we call that language as what? Object-oriented programming language. Am I clear with you? Online folks, did you get the clarity on this point? First of all, please try to learn with clarity. Am I clear with you guys? Let's continue further. Please give me some reply.
Sir. Clear.
Okay. For you, it's okay. Next, what about the other? Sushmita is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shatakshi, very good. Yes, Harika, good. Next. Somebody else? What about Suja? What about Uma, Ketan, Ravsri, JP? Others?
Yes, I'm also perfect.
Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Yes, please give me some response. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. So you got the concept like what? Poly means many and morphos means forms. So basically what's happening, I'll tell you. Polymorphism allows an object to perform a task. In many ways. Polymorphism allows an object to perform a task in many ways. Which means, what is the base point here? It is an ability. Polymorphism is an ability of an object. Is an ability of an object to perform a task in multiple ways. Okay, guys, is an ability of an object to perform a task in multiple ways. Please understand, guys, I'll tell you. After the class, I'll share this document with you. Okay, polymorphism is an ability of an object to perform a task in multiple ways. Let's see how, for example, because we have to understand about how it could be done. See, guys, suppose I'm creating a banking application. Let's take a banking application example, okay? Let's say, for example, I'm creating one banking application. In a banking application, if I want to open an account, there is a step called as address verification. Address proof or address verification. Okay, to open the bank account. Okay, actually what we are doing is we are just going to provide Aadhaar card. Other backside of the Aadhaar card contains address. Or we are providing voter ID card that also contains address. Address proof is required. Address proof is required. Okay, cool. Understand the point here. What I'm saying is, suppose I'm creating an application in banking. In my banking application, one of the step is what? One of the step is what? Address verification. Verify the address of the particular person, customer. For address verification, I can provide my Aadhaar card as an input to them for the same task. What's the task here? One of the tasks in account opening is address verification. To verify my address, I can provide what? My Aadhaar card as an input. I can give Aadhaar card to them. Or second, I can give, instead of Aadhaar card, I can also give my voter ID to them. Instead of voter ID, I can even give ration card to them. Did you get the point right? So what is the point here? What's the task here? First of all, guys, what's the task here? Task is one only. What's the task? Address verification. Address verification is the task. But this address verification can be done either by providing Aadhaar ID, one way. Other way of address verification is by providing voter ID. Other way of address verification is by providing ration card. See, task is one task, but this task can be performed in multiple ways, many forms. This is called what now? Polymorphism. Example. Did you understand the concept now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is a simple example to understand about what really is a polymorphism. Am I clear with you? Right. I'm writing the same point. For example, in a banking application, one of the tasks to open account is address verification. Guys, so one of the tasks to open an account is address verification. Now, the address verification can be done with input. Input, I mean, we are providing. The address verification can be done with, okay, with input Aadhaar, with input Aadhaar card, or voter ID, or ration card. What does it mean? It means one task only, na? What's the task here? Task is a address verification. But address verification can be done in multiple ways. Na? This is called polymorphism. It means address verification task can be performed in many forms or many ways. Okay, address verification can be performed in many ways or many forms. This is called polymorphism. Am I clear with you guys? Second example. Just to get clarity, we all know about a string class, right guys? Online folks. We all know that we have a string class in Java.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know in string class, we have something called as substring method? Do you know the substring method in Java? String class contains substring method. Do you know that? Guys, you know, there is a method called substring. Do you know what is the purpose of substring method? Substring is one of the tasks in string. There are each method is going to perform a task only. Na? For example, two uppercase method is there. It is also one task. What's the task there? Convert the characters of the given string value into uppercase letters. Similarly, two lowercase is there. Okay, length is there. Length is to count how many number of characters are there in the string. These are all one by one task only. Na? So substring is also what? A task. What is the task of substring? Substring is a task which is used to get some portion of a given string. You have a long string, but from that string you want to get some particular characters from this character to that, from second character to 10th character, or from second character to 8th character, or from 4th character to 9th character. You want to get only that particular portion. That portion of a string is called what? Substring. It's also a task. But to perform the task substring, there are two forms are there. More than one form is there to perform the task. Or the more than one form of doing the task. I can provide only begin index as input. Only begin index I can provide as input, which means substring of begin index, or I can also provide input as begin index, comma, end index. So tell me, substring is a task only, na? Could you tell me now to perform the task of substring? There are two forms are there. Two means many forms only, na? There are many forms of performing this task of getting a portion of a string. One is by providing only begin index. Second one is by providing begin index and end index also. Now tell me, this is also comes under what? Polymorphism. Right? Polymorphism is the ability of an object to perform a task in many forms. Guys, did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. This is called polymorphism. This is called polymorphism. Okay, I will explain about whether it's overloading or overriding. That's a secondary thing. But first, to understand about polymorphism, what I am trying to tell you is this also comes under the concept of polymorphism. Am I clear with you? Yes? Good. Okay, I'll take, just I'm writing example. For example, now to get a portion of a string, to get a portion of a string, okay, the task is what here? To get a portion of a string. This is a task. To get a portion of a string, we can call substring method with begin index or we can call substring method with begin index and end index. As parameters, which means there are two ways of performing. Am I right? There are two ways of performing the task. This is also called polymorphism. So these are the examples to consider. Now let's go ahead and we will dive into the concept. Yeah. Now coming to the point, guys. I'll tell you. So please understand now. Again, when we talk about polymorphism, there are two types of polymorphism we have. How these are called, what names later, but first I want to tell you there are two types of polymorphism is there. Polymorphism is of two types. Okay, one is called static polymorphism, which is also called compile time polymorphism. Second is called dynamic polymorphism, which is also called as runtime polymorphism. Okay, I think now you people are getting. I think now you people are getting the point what I'm trying to say. How many types of polymorphism is there? Two types. So let me write the names first. I will explain how we can achieve and what it is. So polymorphism is of two types. Two types of polymorphism. One is called static polymorphism, which is also called as compile time polymorphism. Guys, second one is called a dynamic polymorphism, which is also called as runtime polymorphism. So am I guys, am I clear with you? There are how many types of polymorphism exist now? Two types. One is called which polymorphism? Static polymorphism, which is also called as compile time polymorphism. The other category, dynamic polymorphism, which is also called as a runtime polymorphism. I'll explain what are they. I'll explain about how it is called compile time polymorphism and how it is called runtime polymorphism, but I want to talk about this compile time polymorphism. This compile time polymorphism can be implemented using a mechanism called as method overloading. Using a mechanism called what? Method overloading. Runtime polymorphism can be implemented using a mechanism called method overriding. So basically, what are method overloading and method overriding? Method overloading and method overriding are the two mechanisms. They are the two mechanisms. Using those mechanisms, we can able to implement static polymorphism and also we can able to implement the dynamic polymorphism. I will tell you why it is called static polymorphism and why it is called dynamic polymorphism once you know about method overloading and method overriding. Okay, don't worry about that. Basically, only the names are not enough. We should also understand about how it is called static polymorphism and how it is called dynamic polymorphism. But the question is, How can we implement static polymorphism? By using a mechanism called method overloading. How we can implement dynamic polymorphism? Yes, by using a mechanism called overriding. So what are these method overloading and method overriding are the two mechanisms. Method overloading is one mechanism. Using this mechanism, we can implement which type of polymorphism? Static polymorphism. Method overriding, through this mechanism, what we can implement? Dynamic polymorphism. Am I clear with you folks in online? Did you get this point first of all? Let's start with what is method overloading and what is method overriding. Okay, then I will talk about what is static and what is dynamic. Guys? Yeah?
Please, can you repeat it once again?
Sure. What I'm saying is, there are two ways or we can say two types, better say. There are two types of polymorphism in Java. I mean in object-oriented programming. Polymorphism is of two types. Okay, I repeat again. Polymorphism is of two types. One is a static polymorphism. Second one is a dynamic polymorphism. So how can we implement a static polymorphism in my application? I have to use a mechanism that is called method overloading. And how can I implement dynamic polymorphism? For that, I have to use a mechanism called method overriding. So basically, what are method overloading and method overriding? Are the two different two mechanisms which are used to implement static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. We'll understand about what is overloading now, and we'll also understand what is overriding. First, we'll discuss with overloading, then we'll discuss about overriding. What is method overloading and what is method overriding? Am I clear with you? Okay.
Yes,
Let me continue.
thank you.
Yeah, let me continue. The points I want right here is, means basically what I want to tell you is method overloading and method overriding are not the types of polymorphism. Polymorphism are two types, but don't say that method overloading and method overriding. They are the mechanisms. But who are the types? Static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. That's what base point that everybody has to understand. Okay. Now we'll understand about what is method overloading and why it is called static polymorphism. We'll understand what is method overriding and why it is called dynamic polymorphism. Then later we'll see about applications and all programs and all comes later. Am I clear with you? Guys, everybody? So, yeah. Please understand, guys. Everybody. What I'm saying is, method overloading, this much big size is not required. I'll reduce the size. Guys, method overloading is a mechanism through which we can implement which polymorphism? Static polymorphism. What's the next one? Next method, overriding, is a mechanism.
Which we can implement.
Yeah.
Dynamic
The mechanism
polymorphism.
through which we can implement dynamic polymorphism in application. We can implement or we can achieve, whatever the word that you want, you can use. I'm using the word we can implement dynamic polymorphism. So how can we achieve static polymorphism? Means what is the answer? By using method overloading. How can we achieve dynamic polymorphism? Means what is the answer?
Method overriding.
Yes, by using a mechanism that is method overriding. Did you get the concept now? Now we'll understand about what is method overloading. Then I'll talk about how it is called static polymorphism. First, understand about what method overloading. Okay. What is method overloading? We'll understand. Okay. Method overloading means defining the same method in a class for more than once. Defining the same method in a class for more than once. Okay. But with a difference in parameters. But with a difference in, I repeat once again, but with a difference in parameters. Then it is called method overloading. It's one mechanism, na? Did you, is everyone, are you getting my point? Are you getting my point, folks?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Understand clearly. What I'm saying, what is method overloading? Method overloading means defining the same method for more than once. Defining the same method for more than once in a class with a difference in parameters. It is called what? Method overloading. See, method overloading means defining the same method for more than once. Defining the same method for more than once in a class with a difference in parameters. This is called what method? Overloading. Let's see an example. Guys, everybody, okay, I will write the notes next, but first I want to explain. Look at me. For example, I'm writing, guys, class, everybody, class, bank application. I have a method called void verify address. Am I clear with you? Guys, there is a class called bank application. Inside the class, there is a method called what? There is a method called verify address. Method, it's a method. Did you get my point? So, parameter verify address of, I'm just explaining so that you people can understand. Aadhaar card. Here is the logic. How to verify and all is a secondary thing. Please understand. Void verify address, same method na? Of voter ID card or voter ID, anything. Voter ID. There is some logic. Online folks, did you understood this first of all? Did you understood this first of all? Verify address of Aadhaar card, verify address of voter ID. Tell me the same method. What's the method name here and there?
Same.
Method name, class name, bank application, method name.
Verify
Verify address. Here also what's the method name?
Verify.
Verify address. Tell me, is the same method here and there?
Yes.
Yes.
Here is only, but difference is in parameters, na? Sorry. Difference is in parameters, right?
Yes.
Could you tell me what's the difference? Could you tell me what's the difference? What's the parameter here? Aadhaar card. But what's the parameter here? Is it Aadhaar card? No, it is called
Voter
voter
ID.
ID. So what is the difference now? Parameters.
giving
This
two
concept is
different
called what
parameters.
method? This concept is
Overloading.
called what method? Overloading. What is method overloading? Defining the same method for more than once in a class with a difference in parameters. See, difference in parameters means, could you tell me? Difference in parameters means don't think about parameter name. Parameter name. What's the name of the parameter here? In the first verify address method, what's the name? Parameter name.
Aadhaar card.
No.
Card.
Parameter name. Parameter type Aadhaar card.
Card.
Parameter
Address.
has a parameter
Card,
has
card.
a name and type. Type
Card.
followed by name. Tell me, what is the type of the parameter in first method? Aadhaar card.
Card.
Type. Yes. Name. card. Every parameter has, this is don't forget now. If you take a parameter, parameter has a parameter type, parameter name. Okay. Every parameter has what and what? Parameter type and parameter name. Okay, na? Okay, tell me Aadhaar card space card. Tell me in this, who is the type? Parameter type is what? Aadhaar card. Parameter name is what?
Card.
Card.
Tell me in voter ID space voter ID. What is the parameter type?
Voter ID type.
Voter ID. Parameter type. V capital and ID capital. What about parameter name?
Voter ID.
Voter ID.
Small.
Did you understand the difference? What is parameter type and parameter name?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you. Did you get my point? Yes. Okay. Guys, if I write void M1 of int space A, could you tell me who is parameter type and who is parameter name?
Int parameter type.
Int is a
A.
parameter type. A is the parameter name. Int is what? Parameter type. A is what? Parameter name. Am I clear with you? Similarly, here int is a primitive data type. Int is a primitive data type. Similarly, I am taking what here? Aadhaar card space card. Let's say, understand, Aadhaar card is a class. Aadhaar card is one more class I have in my project. Assume that. Voter ID is one more class I have in my project. Am I clear with you? Guys? Everybody? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Try to understand. Means always parameters are not primitives like integer, float, double only. We will also pass objects as parameters. We can also pass object as a parameter. Okay, guys? Please understand. That's why reading methods is very important. Here only I'm writing, guys. Suppose I have a method like this, guys. Suppose I have a method like this. Boolean check appointment of patient P. I think looks little bit clumsy, but you can understand. Open, close. Could you tell me, guys, who is return type, who is method name, what is parameter type, and what is parameter name in this explanation?
Return type is Boolean.
Very good.
Check
Return type is
appointment
Boolean.
result. Patient is type.
Type.
P is
Patient is a parameter type. P is the
name.
parameter name.
Name.
Parameter name. Am I clear? Did you understand now? Who is patient? No. Parameter type only. But who is that? It's a class. I have a class in the project called patient, doctor. Such kind of classes are there in my project. Am I clear with you? Okay, guys. Everybody, do you have any doubt on this, or did you get clarity on this? Could you give me some reply in online, people? Folks in online? Yes, okay?
Understood, sir.
Okay, good. Done. I mean, don't expect every time, what I can say, integer parameter or double parameter or string parameter. We will also pass sometimes parameter as a class, parameter type as a class. Many times we'll pass parameter type as a class. Okay, feel like that. Then tell me, this is called method overloading. Why I'm explaining about all these things, guys? What is the parameter name here? Card. If I take, I'm sorry. If I take here also card only. Guys, voter ID space card. Tell me, in both cases, what is the parameter name?
Card.
Card.
Card. I have a question to you. Can we call this as method overloading?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Answer is yes, we can call. Because don't think about parameter name. Parameter name. Don't think about parameter names are matching or not matching. You have to think about parameter types. What's the type of the parameter here? Aadhaar card. What's the type of the parameter here?
Voter.
They are not matching, na? Then it is called method overloading. Right. That's what the meaning of difference in parameters. Did you get my point? Is this point clear? Because many of the people, students will confuse here. Okay, they will confuse here and say that it is not method overloading. It is error. But actually, in method overloading, you should not see parameter name same, parameter name different. We should not think about that. Don't think on parameter name. You have to think on parameter type. Parameter type. Am I clear with you? Online folks, am I clear with you? Please try to learn the subject perfectly in my class. Online folks, am I clear with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Please try
Yes,
to.
sir.
Yeah. Please try to give some response, guys. I appreciate Suja Jose because almost for every question what I ask, you're trying to give some response. I'm expecting same thing from other guys too. Okay. Otherwise, how can I understand, right? I'm not a god to know that, okay, yes, you understood. If you tell me, then I can able to see whether I'm going in proper direction or will I need to change direction to tell you another way. That input is very important for me. Please try to give some response. Okay. Thank you. Guys, observe here. What I'm trying to say is, I'll take one more example because as many examples we'll discuss, that much subject you'll get. See here, guys. You know, in Amazon, you're placing order. Okay, almost we all purchased. Sorry, definitely some items are something in Amazon. That's for sure. Guys, I think you might have observed when you are placing or when you are want to purchase something in Amazon, everybody, please understand. Everybody, there is a box saying that enter your PIN number to check for delivery. Your PIN code you have to enter. Then so that Amazon tells whether items can be delivered to your place or not. I don't know whether you have seen that option or not. Okay. So there is a PIN. You have to enter the PIN code. Based on the PIN code, it says whether item can be delivered or not. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Very good. Otherwise, at least it asks me if not PIN code. Another way is I can enter nearest town or city name to check whether Amazon can deliver the product or not. Okay. Do you know how they are implemented this functionality? By using method overloading only. See, understand, guys? Let's say class Amazon. Just I'm showcasing like this. Void or Boolean, whatever it is. Boolean, can I deliver of PIN code? For example, say int PIN code. Please try to understand. Okay, I'm trying to give you the examples which every day that you are observing, which are very useful. I can also take M1 is a method with int parameter, M1 with 2 int parameters. That is also called overloading. That is what you are getting in other classes. Then what is the difference in my class and other class? Okay, that's why I'm taking some other examples to tell you the proper knowledge. Okay, right? Guys, please try to understand me, because sometimes I pity on the students who are attending the other classes. I don't want to name the institute or some faculty, but I very pity on that, because 99.99% of those candidates are not eligible for any job. Okay. They will also sit like one of the candidate out of those 100 people or 200 people. They don't know why they are going. They don't know what they are learning. Right? They don't know anything about that. Course completed. They will give some trials. Obviously not selected, because that knowledge is not sufficient. Nobody is expecting the names M1 and M2, X, Y, Z like that. Okay. Then what the next step? I am very petty on from my end, because by doing BTech and all, BTech or some people are MTech, they are irritated with this IT. After a trial of 4 to 5 trials, none of them got selected. They lose their confidence, and finally they start searching for a job like a Swiggy delivery boy or a Zomato delivery boy, or in Rapido, Uber, otherwise a DMart salesperson or supervisor. People are doing these kind of jobs. Who has to do these kind of jobs? Actually, the people who failed 10th class and who is not at all interested in study, right? Or +2, those guys. But who are doing now? The people who came to this kind of training institutions, took training, invested money, invested time, invested hostel fee, but finally after giving many trials not selected because of lack of knowledge. Because industry also expecting something from you. If they want to give salary, if they want to pay you, they also expect some knowledge from you. You should be the right candidate for the company as well. Otherwise, company will collapse. Obviously not selected. In that, 50% is from the student side, uh, you know, inefficiency or wrong, whatever. And 50% is from the candidate, the trainer who is training them. Right? That's why I feel very pity on them. Okay. They will realize that I have joined in wrong place or I have not done correctly after 1 year. 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, they will start in this course only. Then next 4, 5 months, they'll start giving trial. Almost 1 year completed. After 1.5 year, they will realize that, oh, this is not the correct institution. This is not the correct trainer where I have joined. And this is the loss I got. They will come to know later. Later, I mean, maybe after 1.5 year. Okay. Again, when they starts again learning, then what will happen? It will become another 1 year to prepare properly, correctly. By that time, this guy is getting 2.5 years of gap and experience. With this experience, you cannot enter, because you have to keep experience and then you have to enter into IT at that time. But you don't have any real-time experience at that time. Then people are opting for or choosing or looking for other jobs. That's how they are spoiling their career actually. That's why please don't do like that. Please try to listen to me. Okay, please try to practice every day. Please try to go in a proper direction. Okay, if possible, educate other candidates also when you are in rooms or hostels, educate them. Feeling very pity on them. Okay, thanks for listening to me, guys. But this is the truth. It's a reality. Yeah. Coming to observe here, guys. What's the method name here? Can I deliver? The same method is again here. Means, guys, observe here. This is method name. Can I deliver? Can I deliver? Can I deliver? Can I deliver? Everybody is getting this point, guys?
Yes, sir.
So which is I'm defining the same method more than once here. 2 times I'm defining.
Yes.
Can I deliver? Can I deliver? Same. But when you talk about parameters, guys, you have to identify parameter names are different or not, types are different or not.
Types.
Types.
Types are
I
different
told you
or-
already. Don't look at parameter
Name.
names whether they are matching, not matching. Oh, here it is pin code, here it is city, so that they are not matching. Don't look at about name, parameter names. Look at about what? Parameter type.
Type.
What's the type here? Int.
Integer.
What's the type here? String.
String.
Yes, this is called method overloading. Did you understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go ahead, guys. Please try to understand what the point I'm saying now. So I want write points here, guys. Okay, I'll talk about difference in parameters means what? Difference in parameters means either number of parameters should be different, otherwise a
Yes.
data type of the parameter should be different, parameter types. Okay, number of parameters should be different,
Mm.
or parameter types should be different, or order of the parameters should be different. Sequence, otherwise order. Anyway. So what do you mean by difference in parameters, guys? Difference in parameters means
Number of parameters.
number one.
Number
Where
of parameters.
difference in parameters means number of parameters. Okay, second one,
Difference in
Type
type.
of parameters.
types of
Type
parameters.
of parameters.
3,
Order of
order of
parameters.
parameters, sequence of parameters. What may be order of parameters I'm writing, sequence of parameters. Otherwise you can use word. That's what difference in parameters, but not parameter names. Okay, na? Okay, let's go ahead, guys. Let's write examples one by one to catch it. Example 1. Okay, let me write class A. Okay, class A, or I can take same example which I told you, class Amazon, for example. Boolean, can I deliver? Of int pin code. There is a logic. Again, Boolean, can I deliver? Of string city. Everybody understand here? Tell me, guys. There is some logic. Guys, could you tell me what is this? This is called what? This is called what? Method overloading. Is this example is method overloading? Yes. Because
Yes.
how many parameters? Do you have any difference in number of parameters?
No.
No. Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Everybody. How many number of parameters are there?
One.
How many number of parameters are
One.
there? One.
One.
There is no difference in number of there is no difference in number of parameters, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But there is a difference in types of parameters. What's the type here? Int. What's the type here?
Int.
String.
String.
What? So what? This is called what, guys? This is called what? Method overloading. So I'm writing a point here. Here. Okay. Here. The difference is in Number of parameters. Number of parameters, sorry. Difference is in number or type?
Type.
Type of parameters.
Type.
Type of parameters. It is method overloading. Example 2. Example 2. Please understand. Example 2. Okay, example 2. Class. Please understand. Class. Everybody. Class. User login. What's the class name? User login is a class name. User login is class name. Class name is user login. Void void login with a string username comma string password. I'll say uname comma pwd. Okay, username I cannot completely, otherwise let uname comma pwd. There is a logic. There is a logic. Please understand, guys. Am I clear with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next one more method I'm writing. Void login. Everybody, void login. You have to understand the concept here, guys. String email comma string pwd. Could you tell me, is it method overloading or not?
Yes, it is. Yes. No.
Can you tell me, is it method overloading or not? Could you tell me, please?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Really? How do you know whether it is method overloading or not, first of all? Method overloading means what? First you have to check whether method name is matching or not.
Yes.
Yes, method name is matching. Next,
Number of parameters.
number of parameters you have to see. How many number of parameters are there here?
Two of them.
Here also how many parameters are there?
Two of them.
Okay, there's no difference. 2.
Yeah.
Next, type of parameters.
Data type.
Data type of parameters. Tell me what's the data type of the first parameter? String. Here also string. Second parameter data type string. Here also string. No difference. Next one, order of parameters. Tell me what the order of parameters here? String comma string. Here also order what? String comma string. So tell me, do you find any difference? No.
No.
This is not called method overloading. This will give you error. This is error, compile time error. Why?
No difference.
There is no
Parameter
difference in
type.
the data type.
There is no difference in number of parameters, data type of
Type of the
parameters,
parameters.
and
Type.
order of the parameters.
Order of.
Very good. I told you already now, don't compare the parameter names. Here is uname, here is email. So both are different, not like that. Don't think about parameter names. Parameter names are not important for us. Am I clear with you? So I will write. Guys, tell me what here? Here, there is no difference in what? There is no difference in
Data.
what?
Data type.
Number of parameters. Did you understand my point? There is no difference in number of parameters or type of data type of parameter. Type means data type. Data type of parameters
Order of parameters.
Order of.
or order of parameters. So it is not method overloading. It is a compile time error. It is a compile time error. Compiler will generate an error. Am I clear with you? Same example,
Yes.
guys. Same example. One more time I will write. Please listen to me. Everybody. Now this time example 3. Okay, example 3. I would like to write, if I keep it in one page, it is good. Let's see whether can we do that. Sure, we can do. Please listen to me. That's good. Now example 3. Everybody. In example 3, guys, I want to change here, instead of email, long mobile number. Did you get my point, guys?
Yeah.
Everyone in online, did you get my point, guys? Did you understood the point now?
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Tell me, is it method overloading now? Whatever, just a minute. I'm
Yes,
just going to keep it in one page. Example 3 also should come in the same page. Huh? Yeah, guys. Guys, now example 3 is clearly visible to you. Guys, could you tell me this is called method overloading?
Correct.
Correct. Because first of all, check method name is same or not. The
Yeah,
method name
it
is
is.
what? Same. Login and
Same.
login. But what are the two
Login.
parameters here? String, comma, string.
String.
Here two parameters are what? Long, comma.
Long, comma, string.
Do you have any difference in number of parameters?
No.
No.
Number of parameters, no.
No. But there is a
Coming to the
difference
data
in
types.
data type of the parameters.
Data type
What's the
of
data type of the parameter here? String. Here it is
String.
what?
String.
Long.
Long.
There is one difference, no? That's it.
Yes.
Of course, the second one, it doesn't have any difference. But one parameter have a difference or not? Yes.
Yeah.
It's called what method? Overloading. Yes. So what I'm writing here, guys? Here, there is a difference in. There is a difference in what?
Data type. Data
Difference
type.
in data type. Data type of parameters. So it is
Method overload.
method overloading. Very good, very good. Good to know. Am I clear with you?
Yes. I have a
Example.
question. Can I?
Sure.
Don't we use any annotation for overloading?
No. We don't have any annotation for overloading. We have only annotation for overriding. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Example 4. So I just want to, write one more example so that you people can get the difference. Okay? Sure. Everybody, I'm writing one method. Suppose something I'm writing. I have a class called class. Hey, class user service. Suppose I have a class called user service. Please understand, guys. Okay, please understand. Okay, let's say I'm writing something called as void find user of string username. There is some logic here related to that. There is some logic. This is a MSO document. Sometimes you are getting red mark because it's not a Java program. Don't feel that this is an error. It is not a Eclipse IDE. It is Java MSO document. In the document, I'm typing the notes. Okay, now? Right. Because generally whenever we see the red cross mark, then we feel that what it is an error.
Yeah.
Red underline or something, it is an error. Okay, it is an error you have to fill in Eclipse, but not in MSO document. MSO document, text document, you are typing it. It's not a program. Please understand me, guys. Boolean find user of string username, comma, let's say int age. You people need to get clearly. I'll take uname instead of username. I mean, parameter name can be any name. just to get in one line. Logic. My question to all of you guys, try to think on this and tell me, is it a method overloading or not?
Should not be.
Is it a method
Yes, sir.
overloading?
No.
No,
Oh, return type change.
No.
no,
No, sir.
Okay. How do you say no?
Return type is changed, sir.
Oh, very good. Good catch. Do you know why? Why it is not method overloading? How are you saying that it is not method overloading?
The return types change, right? One is void,
okay.
one is boolean. The
number
other
of
one is
parameters also.
number of parameters. In the first method, we are having one parameter. In the second method, we
Second
are
one
having
is
two of them.
Okay. So we need a difference in parameters, na?
Mm.
Now tell me, is it a method overloading or not?
Still no.
Yeah.
Return type is not same.
Exactly. So this is the point I want to write here in example 4. What the point I want to say is, when you are checking whether it is method overloading or not, method overloading does not depend on return type of the method. Means what, you should not check whether return types are matching or not matching. Only what you have to check, method name is same or not, first point. Second point, parameters. Whether there is a difference in number of parameters or not, or data type of the
Data
parameters or
types.
not, or order of the parameters or not. That's it. But don't check what? Return type. Don't check what? Return type. Yeah. So guys, what's the return type over here?
Void.
What's the
Void.
return type over here?
Boolean.
Boolean.
Boolean. So are you going to consider return type that is void, this is Boolean, not matching?
No.
So it is called method overloading or not overloading? We should not.
No.
So basically
Method
what to
overloading.
understand? Method overloading does not depend on
Return type.
Return types.
return type. Means in method overloading, don't check about,
Return
don't
type.
check the return type of the
Mm.
methods. Okay.
Just name
Please,
of the
this is
parameters.
important. Okay, this is very important. So what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
here,
Method overloading. Sorry.
the first method has return type
void.
as void, and the second method has return type as
Boolean.
Boolean.
Boolean. Another point I'm writing. Everybody, another point I'm writing. Tell me what we should not check.
Return types.
Check.
In method overloading, we should not check.
Return types are same or not.
In method overloading, we should not check
The
whether
return type.
return type is same or different. We should not check whether return type of the methods is same or
Different.
different. We should not check this. Same or different, we should not check. Whether both are void or not, both are different or not, you should not check anything. You should not check anything. Am I clear with you?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, very good. Okay. Tell me here, how many parameters are there in first method?
One parameter.
The first method has
One
one
parameter.
parameter,
Second one.
and the
has
second method has two parameters.
Two parameters.
Has two parameters. So it is method overloading. So is my example clear for you, online people and offline people? Okay. Am I clear
Yes,
with you,
sir.
online guys? Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Now this is example 4, just to tell you that method overloading means don't check return types. Start checking from method names only. Whether method names are same or not. Whether method names are same or not. Next, there is a difference in parameters or not. That only you just verify. But don't check the return types. First method is a It doesn't matter. Static method also can be overloaded. Static method also can be overloaded. I'll also give that kind of example next. But we cannot override the static method. We can overload the static method. That's for final method, static method. These methods we can overload. We cannot override, but we can overload. Okay. So far, am I good with the point of like what is the point of overloading?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Now, so far we have one class now.
Mm.
So far we have how many classes? Now I want
Only
to
one
create
class.
parent class and child class. Example 5.
Inheritance.
Inheritance I want to apply. Example 5. Inheritance I want to apply. Did you understand my point, guys?
Yes.
Okay. What I want to apply? Inheritance.
Inheritance.
Very good. Very good. Class A. Simple class I'm taking now because I don't want to give much confusion about this. Void M1 of int x. Please understand me. Here is a logic. Next I'm writing class B. Extends class A. This is called inheritance. Child class, parent class, na? Who is a child class here? Class B.
Plus B.
Void M1 of int x comma int y. Guys, is it method overloading or not?
No, sir.
Yes.
No.
No, sir.
Sorry.
Data type is same.
No, sir. It is not method overloading
Can you tell me the reason why it is not called method
because
overloading?
Data type is same.
It's overloading, sir.
Sorry.
Overloading.
Overloading it is. How can you say it is method overloading?
Number of parameters are
it
different.
is,
Okay, number of parameters are different. Okay, but what about the classes?
sir, it is
Yeah.
not method overloading, sir, because we should declare same method in the same class, sir. So here we have taken two different classes now, sir. So
Okay.
it is not method overloading.
Okay. Got you, Harika. Next, anybody? Yeah. Guys, I want to ask a question to you. You know, when you write extends, it is called inheritance.
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
You know, child class can inherit the properties and behavior of the parent class.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes.
sir.
Am I clear with you?
Yeah.
Child class can inherit the properties and behavior of the parent class also. Behavior means method only, na? In a method only we can define the behavior. Could you tell me
Yes,
now,
sir.
class B has how many M1 methods?
2.
2. One is coming from parent class. One is there
One
in
is-
B, class B. Totally how many? 2.
2 methods.
2 times M1 method is there in class B. With one parameter, with 2 parameters. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
Yes? Tell me
Yes, sir.
now. Now tell me now. There is a difference in what?
Parameter.
Number of parameters.
Parameters.
Number of parameters. Here how many number of parameters are there? One.
One.
Here how many
One.
parameters are there? 2.
2.
2.
2.
Can I call this as method overloading?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So you can overload the method in the same class, or you can also overload a parent class method in child class.
Child.
Yes.
You can
What
also
about
overload the
data
method in
type?
child class. Return type may be same or may be different. I told you many times what?
No,
Yes.
Don't
data
think
types.
about return type when you're overloading the method. That's it. Suppose if I make this method as private method, could you tell me now, is it a method overloading?
No.
No.
No. Why?
No, because the visibility is not
Private.
visible.
Private method is not inherited to the child class.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Private method is not inherited to the child class. That's why it is not overloading. Am I clear with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Cool, cool. Tell me final answer. What is our answer? What is our answer, guys? What to write here?
Method
Is it a method
It is
overloading or not overloading? Tell me, I will write now.
Yes, it is a
Method
method overloading.
Here, we are overloading a parent class method in the child class. Did you get my point? I'm writing statement. We are overloading. We are overloading what? Parent class method in the child class. When I cannot overload parent class method in child class? If I use access modifier as private, because private methods are not inherited to the child class. Now tell me, in class B, how many methods are there? In class B, how many methods are there? 2 methods are there. M1, M1 with 1 parameter with 2 parameters.
With 2 methods.
That's why it is called method overloading.
Overloading.
Method overloading. Here, did you understand my example 5 also, guys? That's it for today. I would like to post it now for you. You guys can able to download the notes, okay? I'll share it.